buried alive by her husband. But she dug herself out and returned with fire. What happened will shock you. Have you ever loved someone so much you lost yourself in the process? That's how it began for Ozioma Nama, as everyone lovingly called her beautiful inside and out. Kind, humble, and warm. A humble primary school teacher in Suka, daughter of a catechist. She fell deeply for Chuka, smooth-talking and charming, promising her a future abroad as an importer with big dreams. For 2 years he courted her. Her father warned, "His eyes are slippery." But love blinded her. They married. For the first 6 months, life felt perfect, cooked. Carried her bag, massaged her legs after work, calling her my golden queen. Then came the first real sleepover, a late rent warning. He screamed, "Money doesn't grow on trees." She apologized. He brought flowers. But the violence only intensified. By year 2, she tiptoed through her home, silenced, broken because he was drowning in debt. 4 banks, loan sharks, even a cult in Port Harcourt demanding a blood solution. He had nothing to pay with, except her. The trap was set. She was pregnant again after a tragic miscarriage, and he suggested a visit to his sick uncle in the village. They diverted the route, stopped on a forest path near Opie. 2 masked men appeared. He vanished behind her. She tried to run. They struck, stabbed, then dug. They buried her alive. "I swear, you will not know peace again," she gasped into the darkness. Then nothing but soil. But Ozioma refused to die. 3 days later, hand by hand, finger by finger, she clawed through the damp earth. She emerged at 3:13 and bleeding, bruised, mud-caked, exhausted but alive. Barefoot, she stumbled through bush paths until city lights appeared. At 2:46 a.m., she reached her compound in Enugu. Inside, Chuka laughed at a football match, drinking beer completely unaware of the body buried beneath his own roof. She waited until 3:00 a.m., then knocked 3 times. He dropped his beer, froze. She stepped forward, hair matted, face swollen, his wife reborn from rubble. He stammered, "Jesus, Jesus," she said only, "You thought the earth could keep me," and collapsed. Morning came with shock and whispers. Neighbors called it a miracle. Some whispered witchcraft. Chuka panicked, locked the house, bathed her, begged her to stay silent, offered lies-blaming strangers, juju, imposter hands. But she watched him, like the vengeful ghost he created. In secret, she pieced together evidence, hidden phone, screenshots of messages to the killers, a voice note, make sure she no talk again, bank transfers, blood money receipts, chats with Nkechi. Your wife is the reason we can't have peace. End her, my love. Revenge is patience. Chuka came one drunken night and laughing said, "If I'd known you'd survive, I would have finished the job." She smiled coldly. "You'll wish you'd killed me properly." Then she disappeared. She walked straight to the Human Rights Office, laying everything out. The stained blouse, the voice note, bank statements, and conspirator names. It went public fast. Facebook blew up. Radio picked it up. Students messaged, "Auntie Ozioma, we saw you." She stayed silent as the fire spread on its own. Chuka's world crumbled. Friends ghosted him. Sister dissociated. Landlord evicted him. His account flagged for fraud. Nkechi fled to Ghana. But Ozioma wanted justice not just survival. In court, she faced him in white lace, scars still healing. The courtroom rose in awe. Uche, the hired killer, wept on the stand. "I didn't know she'd survive. Please forgive me." The voice note sealed his fate. The judge declared, "Madam, you are a sign." Chuka received life in prison. Ache got 18 years with hard labor. The second killer, Ifeanyi, was arrested trying to flee to Benin. Nikechi became wanted for conspiracy. Ozioma didn't stop. She built Buried But Breathing, an organization helping abuse survivors, shelters, legal aid, and women's advocacy. She toured radio stations, NGOs, conferences, declaring, "I begged, I cried, I stayed quiet. Now I will never be silent again." She became a symbol, a voice of fire, rising from the grave. But the trauma lingered. Nightmares of soil in her mouth. Phantom knocks waking her. Still, she reminded herself, "You didn't die. You lived. And because you lived, another woman will survive." One Sunday she returned to Nisuka and embraced her father. He whispered through tears, "God didn't just save you. He raised you." She wept this time from peace. Ozioma survived being buried alive. She returned with fire, not just to seek justice, but to light the path for others. If you love this story, please like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel to support stories forged from darkness and reborn with strength.